Hi, Professor Bo here, and this instructional video is on copying AVCHD video footage from an SD card. This is a common video recording card. It's an SD card. That stands for Secure Digital Memory Card. And this particular one is 32 gigabytes, class 10. Did you know that these things have a lock on them so that you could lock them, and if someone locked it on you, can't record to that? It's good to know about that little thing. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it into my computer. There's a slot. It only goes in one way. I'm not going to force it. If your computer doesn't have a built-in card slot, you'll have to use one of these third-party card slot readers. Okay, there it is. It showed up over here. And so on a Mac, I can double-click on it, and it opens up into this. So here's my cam_SD card, and inside private we're going to find AVCHD, and that stands for Advanced Video Coding High Definition. Our footage is in here, and so with a Mac we can click on it and go up to this menu and say Show Package Contents. And then inside there's another one, BDMV. That's a Blu-ray standard. We click on it and we say Show Package Contents. And then inside Stream, I have 3 video files that I shot. Pictures on the wall in a hall. See, here's my halls and pictures. Halls and pictures. By the way, if you're working on a Windows machine, you can ask the internet any question that's simple enough that it can find the answer. So I'll load up my internet browser and I type in at the top here, how do I enter your question up where the URL is usually shown, how to show package contents on Windows. And there's videos, there's essays, there's all kinds of answers. It's not a good idea to run your video files from your SD card. They're too slow. And you know, we should copy this to your local computer. So I am going to use for Mac, the Command-N keyboard combination, which gets me a new window here. And then I'm going to select under Mike here, that's my login. The little house is the login. Yours would say something else. Maybe we should put it in Movies. That's a logical place to find it later. So in Movies, I will go under this pull-down menu and make a new folder. And I'm going to call this, where I shot it, HWC Pictures in Halls. And then I'm going to click on the top one and shift click on the bottom one. I'll drag this over to Pictures in Halls. And now these movie files have been copied from my SD card. I'm going to put this away just for a moment and show you, before you pull out your SD card from your computer, you should dismount it. I'm going to context click on it, which means if I have a right mouse button, I use that. If I don't have a right mouse button, I hold down the Control key and click it with my left mouse button. I select Eject. Another way is I could drag it down to the trash. Here's the trash. You drag it and you drop it on the trash and it becomes a dismounting icon. Now, when the card volume, as it's called, disappears from the desktop, then you know it's safe to pull it out without damaging any info on it. There is a Windows equivalent to that function. Do you notice how the camera has named these files starting with a row of zeros and then 1 and 2? If you were to shoot more footage, your camera might very well start off with 0 again, and so you'd have video footage that has the same name. It can get confusing for humans. So let's do this. we can rename them with Adobe Bridge. I'm going to run Adobe Bridge. Thanks, Yasmin, for telling me about this. Adobe Bridge is a digital asset manager. And in Movies is the folder I created, HWC Pictures and Halls. And there's my 3 movies. I am going to drag through them to select them. I could do Command A to select them all. You could, on Windows, it would be Control A. And we're going to go up to the menu, Tools, Batch Rename. Then we're going to get this window. And this window allows us to rename many files at once. So I'm going to keep my destination. I'm going to rename the files into the same folder. We want to change the text from 000, so we're going to call it HWC underscore Halls underscore Pictures. We probably don't need underscore today. It's an old convention and a habit I should probably break. And date created, I can put that, I can minus that out if I don't want it. I want to remove this one too, but I do want sequence number starting with 1 and options, preserve current file name in XMP metadata. That wouldn't hurt. And compatibility, Windows, Mac, as you see fit. And here's the preview. My current file name is manyzeros.mts. The new first file name to replace that will be what I typed in. Maybe I want an underscore at the end there. There we go. HWC underscore Halls underscore Pictures 0001.mts. Probably don't need 4 digits. Let's make it 3, probably would accommodate. Actually, with 3 files, I only need 1 digit. And then we say rename. After a few moments, we'll see that these files have taken on the new name. 1, 2, 3. And if I want to check that, the files have these new names. Very useful for a long list of video files before you import them into an editing program.